Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to day 24. Where our allowance is now 9 gold a day, I think. Look at it, it's getting fatter and fatter. You'll love to see it. And now we know that we can access the antechamber by going down and swimming. Not swimming. No, definitely not swimming. But riding the reservoir thing, or going down to the basement, going to the special door, trading post. Well, tool shed, please. Absolutely. What the heck is this? Large battery pack. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Huh? That's the first time we've seen that, but let's think about that for a minute. What's a battery-powered contraption? Can we use that instead of like the power room, the boiler room? Can we put that in that cave? My current theory is that we can use that to replace the power room. Okay, well, I mean, it's a new item. So let's go. We have some money. We still have the blessing of getting extra food whenever we spread something. I would like to find the secret garden, well, a billiard room, so then we can get the key to the secret garden, because it seems like it's pretty likely for that to happen. I keep looking at those birds, by the way, because I think that I'm going to see a few missing based on what the wizard guy said that one time at band camp. I want to keep going to the right and then turn. We want gems. Again, if there's anything that we gleaned from... Hello? If there's anything that we can glean from the Architectural Digest, it was a tip to try to get as many gems as early as possible. There's a billiard room. Let's do the billiard room. Hey, a coin. So, well, again, just remember addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. All right. 3 plus 1 is 4. 16. Yeah. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Divided by 5 is 2. Divided by 2 is 1. All right, so this will be a subtraction. Okay. Maybe. Maybe this might be tricky. So we start here. 12. Whoa. No way. That's 144. But then you divide. All right, well, let's see. So 12, and then 12 squared is 144. Then you divide by 4 is 36. Then we're in this side. 36 plus 5 is 41. Minus 7 is 34. Nah, brother. That's not how we do it. What if 12 divided by 4 is 3 plus 5 is 8 minus 7 is 1 squared is 1? Oh my. So you do that one last. Yo, we got a key card. Which means we don't care about the utility closet and turning off all of those, because this doesn't go away. So if we get a security room, we can say that we can go through. Wow, security room right there. Beautiful. So let's make it high, because we don't care about those doors because we have a key card. Let's do it. Or let's give it a shot, at least. Log out. Beauteous. Beauteous. Let's keep making our way across. Ooh, a ballroom. Or a boiler room. Let's go to ballroom. Let's ball. You love it. Love it. 2 gems is a great starting point. My dream is to make it to the attic one day. Hey, drawing room. Okay, okay, okay. I like that. And this will give us a gem too. Thank you. Now, I mean, it won't hurt to check these, right? I have the steps. Kennel, we love those. I would like a key though. 2 keys. Let's do it. I'm a sucker for these nooks. Just had a Limp Bizkit lyrics in my head. Ooh, beauteous, beauteous, beauteous. What do we had a tool shed. We also have a battery pack. Remember, what do we use? Can we use it here? No. No idea. Yeah, it's been a while since you've given me something. Don't be the dead end thing, please. Oh, this is diamond one. Beautiful. Diamond this major. And clavis the key. That feels good. Do not go to the ballroom. No matter what you do, do not go to the ballroom. Library. Let's do chapel. It's fine. It's just 2 that I'll lose. Maybe we're gonna get something cool down here. Ladyship's room. No. Store. I mean, that is something very cool, actually. Well, let's stock up. There's no better place for a storeroom than the corner. And you haven't changed. You're still the swimbird, yeah? The daring blue swimbird. We're being a little conservative with how we're doing this, but I'm okay with that. Alright, let's do a bedroom. First. We like that. I love this game. I really do. I really do. Even though only one puzzle has been frustrating for me, and that's the drawing room puzzle. That's okay. They can't all be like perfect. Closet. No, we're doing a hallway. We're due for a hallway, so we're doing a hallway. But this is such a nice game. Truly. Let's do the patio. Yeah. Thanks. Can I power you on with a battery pack? Okay. Let's do it. Just avoid the ballroom. Avoid the ballroom. Pet the dog, but avoid the ballroom. Beauty pie. Okay. We're not going to go there. We are going to go down, actually. here and then into the drawing room. Sounds crazy, but we're going to do that so we can have more control over what room that is. And then if that doesn't work out for us, we can always come here. But again, avoiding the ballroom. Don't go in there. Maybe an attic. If I can get an attic, that'd be sick. Secret passage would not help us. Draft it. And a treasure chest. A treasure map, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 up, 3 right, or 2. Second from the left. Or right here. Cool. Talk to us about Architectural Digest. Wait, there was, I think, the den. If we get a chance, we're going to go back down because the den has a chest. I think. Pretty sure it does. Simon P. Jones. I'm the only one that's gotten this one. Okay, this book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. That's me. October issue, volume 5, The Death of Drafting, No Exit Strategies, Grave Mistakes, Grounds for Termination, Enshrined. Oh my god. None of these are bad. These are really bad. Oh my, Draxus. The Death of Drafting. A fear every architect faces. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house, room by room, and suddenly, and everything is going smoothly. Suddenly, you realize there's only a single path available for expansion, and it is imperative you draft a hallway, or else your design will have no hope of further development. Also true. But on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends. Rooms with no exits, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of drafting strategy, we will delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architect has ever dared to draft, to discover once and for all if there is any life beyond the dead end. No exit strategies. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house, as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors. But every house needs some dead ends. True. Except for a laboratory, because those are useless. Each dead-end room an architect drafts removes that floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later on when decisions are more critical. Good point. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead-end room on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this, and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. That's what I've been trying to do. Grave Mistakes, an introduction to the tomb. Oh, I've been there already. It's quite nice. As foreboding as a black bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Aegirian angels of that early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento of times past, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy. as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. A successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. This strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. Grounds for termination. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside the house. These floor plans are unique, not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them perfect candidates for dead ends. They are also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out the strategy. Yep. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize gems to pay for the extra classroom floor plans. Whereas on a hovel day, they focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. Oh, this will tell us all the different things. We've seen all of these though. Hold on, grounds for termination. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravane, who made his home while employed on the estate. The groundskeeper toolshed is often a great draft choice to find useful items like a shovel and a sledgehammer. Yes, it is. Even better items can be found in the trading post, that is, if you have something valuable to offer. The shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved in the subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance. Even further underground, provisions are also stored in the estate's bomb shelter. Cool. Enshrined ideals. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by the unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. Interesting. Okay. So far we've had them last 3 days, tops. And we've given it 8. So maybe with 10 it'll go up another day. Blessing of the Tinker. Whenever you draft the mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. Blessing of the Berry Picker. When drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool disregarding rarity. Weird. We have the Chef. Blessing of the Gardener at 8 courtyards. Yep, we've seen those. Blessing of the High Roller. Seen that one. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Wow. Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. Ooh. Blessing of the General. After you draft the red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Top 5 dead ends. Toolshed is good. Yes. If Toolshed is good, then Attic is really good. Yeah, I've never been able to open it. Even at a steep gem cost, this room cannot be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. Study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. Code check. More than any other room, code check allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item of their choice. Hovel. I don't like the hovel. The risk may scare off some, but to those who see their steps as an expendable resource and throw caution to the wind, hovel is an unbeatable drafting choice. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as a dead end, allowing architects to utilize it in both dead end and color-specific strategies. Dead End Contest, Mail-in Sweepstakes. On January 20th, 1989, Taro Martise shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Wow. Hold on, that's a name. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day, and you could win 200 gold? What? And a trophy of sweepstakes. Holy. I mean, I could try, but I don't think I will. Word from the editor. As we conclude this haunting October edition of Drafting Strategy, we trust that you have unearthed the darker side of architectural design and found inspiration in the morbid realm of death and dead-end rooms. From the despair of a drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb, we believe that even the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative brilliance in the architect's mind. As you venture forth in the shadows, remember that there is a certain beauty in the unknown and the macabre. Embrace the challenge of designing spaces that both captivate and unsettle, that provoke contemplation of our own mortality and the secrets that lie beyond. Oh, that was a fascinating read. Let's see. Yo, the attic, baby. We've never had it before. Let's do it right now. Quite nice, but we're doing the attic, baby. First time in the attic. Let's find some info. Thank you. Absolutely. Thanks. Thanks. Now we can shatter the thing in the den without using a lock, which is great. Coupon book. Look at you. You have a green thing, and that's for sale in the showroom. What are you pointing at? These are probably my brother. Huh. Bishop. The attic is a bishop room. Not that it matters. What are you? A safe deposit box key. Still don't know where I find those. Probably in the vault. Hello. Absolutely. Hello. Hello. We've finally gone into the attic. You love to see it. Don't worry, I do see that letter. Dear Miss Marigold, this is on April 12th. Thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you, otherwise it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, Editor. Ruffington Red Publishing Children's Book Department, 205 Concetta Street. 02117. Well, these are new names. Change the ending. Too political. But I want to read the original ending. I do. Okay. Still didn't give us much in the form of like clues for another puzzle. But it gives something. And we're stocked, dude. We are stocked. Heck yeah. Greenhouse. You are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. But it's a dead end. We don't want this. Please. I thought that was a painting for a second. Oh, heck yeah. Locksmith, boiler room, utility closet. No, we want the boiler room. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We are also... kind of want to test my theory about the foundation not requiring a key. But before I do that, I would like a shovel. We would like you to go to the north. Yo, this is pretty complete. Give me a commissary or a shop of some sorts. And spread money around, yeah. Spread money around. The other thing, like, so, okay. So then this is obviously a hint for a thing. Flight of the Queen, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major, and then March of the Count. But I don't know what's what. Are you a count? I don't know. But let's spread some money. Thanks. Goodbye. 1. That's the only thing that's like repeated, right? No, there are a few others that are repeated. 2. 3. And 4. Then this is where the safe is. Ah. There are 4 of them. Wait. We want a commissary. That's fine. Lockpick kit. I forgot that I had that. Yo, an armory. It's an armory. We can use the armory for something good. Let's do a parlor. And hopefully not get it wrong. The gems are in a box with a statement. Yeah, thanks. That's true. Oh. The white box does not have a statement. So then this is true. Oh my god. The gems are in a box with a statement. So then it's here. It has to be here. Please. Please be here. Thank God. I was questioning my ability to, like, deduce anything. Like, my logical reasoning. Jesus. Let's reroll. Could you give me one that's four sides? Yo, there's the vault. There's also the rumpus room. Yikes. Yikes. Huh? Oh, it's in here. That's right. That's right. Looks like this is the spot. Now I need to find something to dig with. You don't say. You don't say, ladies and gents. I'll grab you. Let's do it.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest. The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings, but all in the same chair. What you have heard here has been foreseen, by the great Alzara.
Alzara's probably making fun of me
Until the
for
dawn of the following day, I will have nothing
for taking so
more
long
to say.
to find the antechamber and everything that's there. It's not funny, Alzara. Can you please give me a commissary? I would love one so much. Yo, that's exactly what I asked for. Thank you very much, Alzaris. Alright, talk to me. Give me this. Hey, that's right, it's a little cheaper. I could use a sleeping mask. For 7. Can't buy it. I get it. I get it. That's salt shaker for some more. Thanks, thanks, thanks. You know what we haven't seen in a while? Also, a workshop. Coffers. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. How much money's? Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Now we absolutely want an armory. We absolutely want a passageway. Absolutely do. And we haven't seen a single security key to... Oh. Well, there's 2 right there as soon as I mention it. But we have a key card. Hook me up. Nope, not a furnace. The pool adds a locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Would I be able to use the lockpick on those rooms? I don't know. So let's redraw. Laundry room. All right, this will let us go down. It has a gem requirement, unfortunately, but I mean, down we go. We spread these things around, so. Ah, that's right. You unlock these things too. Thanks. They look so happy. Unlock, please. We might as well do a code check. Yeah. What do we want to give them? My god, we have so much stuff. Car keys, yes. That works. Let's put car keys there. In case, you know, we eventually come across a thing. Can't go in there. Can't go in there either. Not having gems really sucks. Thanks. Thank you for those gems. Thank you very much for those gems. Can we use a battery pack on anything? Is there a light source that we can use a battery pack for? Do you want a battery pack? Feed me, Seymour. This is if I have a weight room and I do not. That's fine. Or a gymnasium. A little bit of salt. And of course, I've never drafted a morning room. I don't have a trophy room either. But now we have steps for days. Well, we can only hope that what we draft here has 2 exits. Nanner. That's disgusting. Imagine putting imagine putting salt on a banana. All right, boudoir will let us, but it won't let us go there. At least we get to explore some more of this. And again, try to get to an armory. And this will also give us a gem. When in doubt, we can always get gems from the ballroom. So we're trying to draft an armory. Because we have more than enough. And we want to make a permanent upgrade to a thing. Or I think what it does, it removes the gem requirement for something that's already drafted, I think. I said I think quite a few times. There. Okay. Okay. We were having pretty good luck with the lockpicking kit. Yo, there's the armorio. That is what we want. Do it. Do it. And it's free. Like, meaning it doesn't cost a gem. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. If only you can, like, grab one of these. What the heck is this? Self-igniting torch can light candles and ignite fuses. What? I mean, I do. This wasn't here last time. Shit. That replaced the... Wow. 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 Just when we have enough money to get the thing. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Night Shield to ignore the negative effects of one room. No, but let's get this because we've never used it. Can light candles and ignite fuses. The candles in the tomb, but we don't have a tomb here. But there are well, we can go to the catacombs via the basement in the foundation. And they're quite... And that room... Light candles and ignite fuses. Yes. There is a room... Or a mine. A cave. There's a cave. That I can... Yeah. Okay. Can knock off... Can knock locks off chests. No. Let's do this. Yes. Cool. Just when we have enough money, of course. Oh, that's so funny. Lockpick? Yo, we're getting so lucky. The veranda will give us a gem. Thank you. Where's the gem? Maybe in there. There should be a gem here, though, because the other thing spread those to other... Oh, halo. To other rooms. Boom. Oh, my. Dude, what a good run. This is a phenomenal run. Granted, we didn't get this, but we're getting so much better at this. Oh, absolutely, we're doing a drafting studio. A workshop would be cool too. But we don't have very many rooms to go to, so we're doing a drafting studio. A new floor plan. Let's go. I wonder... Huh? No way. Huh? How do I know what this is? What? That's insane. 2765? Hold on. 2765. In eclipse date, what was it? 1952. No. 0415. This is wild. Okay, well. Now we know if we have a magnifying glass, we can... What? Syncoco. Maybe it'll be in something of Architectural Digest. The Great Hall partitioning plan for Monday, November 30th. Maybe it changes every time. And it's 11:30. 11:30. It's the date of today's date. Nope. Okay. Maybe the date that I start this thing. Clear, which is 11:07. Nope. Dude, that would be amazing if it was that. What room is this? Looks like a classroom. There's a board. I don't know. I don't know, but something to think about. For sure. This is volume 1. You are... Wait, do we have a hint at volume 1? Nope. I want to find this. New. New. Nothing. That's so interesting. A casino. Dovecote. When you draw a dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Clock tower. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each tomorrow room you draft today. Casino. Games of chance. Well, let's see. Let's start with this. The Mount Holly Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale. And guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the games featured here. A buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance into this exclusive room. Oof. Wait, sorry. What's this? A towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. Whenever you draw a dovecote, while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. That's just incredibly powerful. Yeah. Forget the casino sounds fun, but this is incredibly powerful. Hell yeah. November 30th. Tomorrow will be our first day in October. Our first time in October. That's crazy. It's crazy. We are still recording, thank God. Yes. Okay. This is the final room. It's going to be a dead end, so we can make it anything we want. Yeah, I wish. I wish. I can't drain the reservoir and... No, maybe I can. No. I don't think I can. No. No, I can't. I still need to go down because there's a mine that I want to check out. So let's roll again. One final time. Master bedroom. Or a workshop. Let's go to a workshop and actually try, what else are we going to do? Let's try to combine some stuff. S. Wasn't this an H before? Oh, hello. Then there was one place, I forgot where it is, but there was one place that needed a broken lever. Or replacement lever. Okay. Nothing I can pick up. What did we put in the... Holy crap, look at all the stuff we have. Can we put a sleeping mask with anything? No, okay, that makes sense. Metal detector. What? We've seen that one. Let's make something new. Metal detector and a lockpick kit. Which one do we do? Let's do the magnifying glass first. Burning glass? Squeeze me, do you want to explain what that does? What about this? Kick sound amplifier. Oh, it probably increases the chances for me to successfully use a lockpick. This seems way too cool. What is this? What does it do? A rather crude burning glass can light candles and ignite fuses. Magnifying glass and a... Okay. But I already bought that from... from the armory, but it is what it is. Coupon book. No. Battery pack. A compass? Whoa, battery pack can fit with a lot of things. Hold on. Compass. Electromagnet. I wonder what that does. What do you do with this? Nothing. What do you do with this? Nothing. What do you do? A power hammer? Hold on. Wait. Before we do any of that stuff. Shovel. There's a battery pack. A jackhammer. What? I want all of this. Hold on. A compass. And a shovel. A dowsing rod. Yo, you can make so many things. Broken lever mixes with everything. So this and the battery pack is a jackhammer. We can do that or a power hammer. Let's try power hammer. What does that do? Whoa. A circuited power hammer. A stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. We've seen brick walls before. In the basement. I think. Yo. Okay. Wait. What else? Can we mix you? Oh, we can't. It takes it out of the inventory. Compass. And shovel. Is that the only thing? Hold on. Yeah. Shovel and compass. Dowsing rod. Whoa. What do you do? While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. What? But I won't be able to, I guess, use... Holy macaroni. That's crazy. That was amazing. Wait, we can... Since we have the self-igniting torch, we can put in one of these badass things. What do you do again? A stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down brick walls. Let's put a code check. And what do we have in here? Yeah, I'll take the car keys and I will check a... Well, actually, if I check the self-igniting torch... Hold on. Self-igniting torch. And light special candles that ignite fuses. And light special candles that ignite fuses. Cool. So what I'm going to do is check the torch so next time we have a higher chance of getting the axe thing. Yeah, that's a good idea. The basement has some brick walls, I think. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. You're not a weak brick wall. But you, my friend, do have some that look weak. Look at this. Look at the holes. That looks weak. Hold on. This, everything over here looks relatively weak. No? Oh, dude. Absolutely, we gotta be able to... Yes. Okay, where do you lead? Okay. What is this? 5/15/1917. Foreman's log 289. Excavation progress is going smoothly, and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational, and we have been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. Patent number 68642. Scripps and Rudford Mining Company patent for high pressure condenser application, filed December 10, 1915. High pressure condenser, steam light to boiler, remote power box. Sure, that's something. Yo, what? Oh, let's go. I thought it would be blocked off forever. Did I find a permanent entrance? Okay, I found another entrance, which means key card access would be dope. Whoa, that's another way to go. Do we think there are rooms down here that I can break? I mean, let's check it out. We have so many steps. Let's check it out. Well, so that's open. There's also a thing, yeah, here. There are some torches that I want to ignite. And I have the ability to do that now. I would hope. Let's go. Yo! Okay. Tunnel. Always draw tunnel while drafting in this room. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting pool? Why would I want a tunnel? I mean, I guess. Foreman's log 6/18/1918. The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed, and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect that they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believe that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Okay. But we can't actually keep going there, which is fine. But boy, am I glad that we were able to do that. Okay. Dude. Hell yeah. there's still something else, I think. I can't ignite. What could use light from a torch? Wait, let's go to the chapel and light the candles. Also, the catacombs. There's that, but we can't go there. We can't go there yet. I want to go to the chapel and see if I can light these candles. What's up? I can. What? What are you? The keeper of tithes? No way. The chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the money accumulated from chapel offerings. Break the keeper. Not yet. Holy. Okay. So, if we go to the basement, what else has a candle? Okay, it's in the basement. Maybe we can make her... I don't think so. I think it'll be locked. Where the catacombs is? I think it'll be locked. But I need to check. I need to check. Mm-hmm. Alright, the boat is on the other side, but we can make our way to the other side. Not through there, but through here. Right. Okay. I think. Yeah, we don't need this. Anything here? It is through here. Uh-huh. Wait. We want to go to the flame room. For sure. We don't want to go there. We want to go that way. Okay. So if we want to go that way, I thought we would have easy access to that, but we need to do that every time, huh? That sucks. So I can't go to the flame room, at least not yet. I need to go down through the tombs. Crappy. Because there's a circular room with flames. I think. Yeah, here's another thing, but I can't do anything there. They thought of everything. Let me sneak through. Wait a minute. I can turn you. Let's do a turn. If we do a turn, what do you do? We can still make it happen. Yeah, let's do a turn. I think that's it. Yeah, this is super doable from this route. And that lets me do that, but I can't go back there to the torch room. Unfortunately. As much as I want to. But maybe one of these... Wait, there's a secret room here somewhere. Can I clear this out? No. I wonder. That's probably if I find all the red envelopes. So there is no way for me to get down there. Hold on. It would literally just have to be the catacombs or an excavation tunnel. I can't cross. It needs to be via the catacombs for me to light the flame keeper thing, because this is there. But I need to keep this here in order to be able to access the end, or the north lever. I can't do it. Dude, but what a huge win today. Oh my gosh. That was phenomenal.